straight. Forgive me for that. Nonetheless, this is Gypsy Roots Tarot, and I am so happy that it's Sunday and we get to be together again. So please forgive me. My tripod, I guess I had messed with it without knowing it. So we're going to start today with our lovely tarot, right? Our beautiful Rider-Waite deck that we always start with. We are going to do tarot, then we're going to do prayer and meditation towards the end, okay? Hi to whoever just joined. Let's see what God wants to let us know for this week that we are beginning as of today, and to see what's coming towards us as Libras, okay? I think I have these, yep. I had them upside down. This has been a very strange day. I tried to go online, the electricity went out. It's like, oh my goodness, let's just get it together, right? So I will also be adding on, it's the Crow Tarot, but I like to call it my Raven deck. I have not been able to find an actual Raven deck that I actually like, so I use this one instead. But it's a really pretty detailed tarot. It's just that I hardly ever use it. Let's see, guys. Let's take a look. Take a look. I'm just going to shuffle it just 3 times to get it ready. And here we go. So let's see what the immediate tarot tells us. You gotta be kidding me, guys. We got the moon coming out first. Why? Why is the moon coming out? My goodness. Someone is overly emotional with the 5 of Cups and the moon. Why? Probably because they've told pretty lies to my Libras, and well, what I'm hearing is I don't want to be found out. What is it that you don't want to be found out? Cross watcher, because if you've told lies to Libra and they're watching tarot, they already know. Hi from Canada. How are you doing? It is someone from your past. Oh wow, like we couldn't guess that. I'm just disappointed that Spirit would like to talk about someone from your past. I would like to see your future and not be mixed in with your past. 10 of coins here, 10 of coins. Someone is trying to be happy with their money. That's what I hear anyway. Someone's trying to be happy with their money, meaning money's cold, right? Money can't hug you. Hi, everyone. Money can't, hi from Missouri, lovely. It can't hold you. It can't tell you it loves you. It cannot take care of you when you have a cold. I mean, yes, you can go to the doctor and pay your bills, but it's not going to give you a hug and tell you, oh, it's going to be okay. Libra, it's going to be fine. So they feel like, you know, manifesting money is what they need to do in order to manifest you back. And I don't know, Libra, is that true? Is that true? Look, look, look at the 7 of Swords. It's funny because partially they feel like if they have more money, or the more money they have, then they don't need to worry about anything and can come straight to you, Libra. But then the other part feels like you're only interested in money, in your money in particular. I shall, nice. And that's the only way you're going to appreciate them somehow, is if they have more money. I don't understand that. They think that being boss means having money. So if they pretend to be the emperor, then you're going to love them more because the emperor has money, clout, etc. I don't think that's the way Libra works. There is a huge tower coming in for them. They're playing around with the energy of maybe moving away, maybe relocating. I don't know. I don't know. Thinking of taking a job that pays them more money. Money does, don't get me wrong, I'm laughing. Hi, is it Moganli Kamar? If you have more money, of course you can move around. You can move to different locations, especially out of, you know, the country, etc. But let me tell you from experience that that's only geography. That's only you being in another place. That doesn't mean all your problems are gone. Because the truth is, whatever issues we have as human beings, if we don't work them out in this lifetime, every time we have to come back and work them out again and again and again, until either we give in to Spirit or we give in to fixing things If we give in to Spirit, Spirit is going to fix it, but boy, is it going to cost, meaning there's going to be a huge tower, and that tower is going to be an ouchie. It's going to hurt. But if you fix it, it hurts for a little while, but you realize, hey, these are the ways I went wrong, or these are the errors of my ways, and let me just fix it. And then I don't have to keep walking away from things as they're imploding and exploding behind me. No, instead I can just move on in life and enjoy it and be happy. So they're wanting to close out a cycle with the Wheel of Fortune there. But judgment is upon them. And they're tired of this judgment. Really? Like I said, they're tired of the judgment. 9 of Wands there. I have a feeling this person hasn't had judgment on them, or hasn't had God finally get upset with them enough to present judgment to them. So they're wanting to know how they can get out of this, or how much longer is this going to last. You have the 3 of Wands as well. This is what they're saying they want. They want love. You want love. They want to present you with love. So everything should go accordingly, right? Right. That made me laugh so hard I was choking, because they feel like the more money you have, the more money they have, everybody's going to be happy. I still don't hear anything about love. I saw cups, but those are 8 of Cups. That's a walking away. That is a walking away. How this works, this is tarot, my dear. It's tarot. So I tell you what I see, what Spirit wants me to tell you. New friend, hi Jerry, how are you doing? Very, very nice to see you all. Let's get a new beginning. If we both have enough money, we can start anew. Yes, but the problems are also going to follow. They're also going to follow, Cross Watcher. King of Swords. This person thinks that their belief in thinking logically is all they have to do. Yes, but isn't the logical sense kicking in to where you can say, hey, let's fix the problems. And they're not even allowing me to talk right today. Let's fix the problems. And then once we fix the problems and we have all this money and we can move wherever we want, then we're going to have less problems and money to enjoy ourselves or enjoy each other's company. But they're not thinking that way. They think money is going to solve every single thing that is wrong in their life. What did I say? What am I building? What am I building? I'm building all this money. Great, great, great. Why don't we use the logic of the King of Swords and use all this money to get, I don't know, some psychological counseling. Psychological counseling. You know why I say that? Because sometimes people are embarrassed, even if they want to get counseling, even if they want, hi Omar, even if they want to maybe do things differently, or they finally see the error of their ways and want to perhaps fix something, between you two, you're not able to, because they won't listen to you. And they obviously don't listen to their higher self, because if they did, their higher self, which is God, their oversoul, would be telling them, get some work done on yourself so that you can stop hurting from your past or from your childhood, and you can finally be of some real, I don't know, some real tangible love here. You can be a part of this beautiful relationship that you want so badly, but you don't seem to hold on to it. Because every time that somebody gives you the opening to be able to go into this love, you squash it, you step all over it, you spit on it, back over it again with your car. But then you somehow don't want any of this to be any of your problem, or you don't want to hear about it, or you don't want to hear that it was your fault, Cross Watcher. The Libra loves you, but no, you want nothing but people around you that are going to tell you, yes, it's all about the sex. It's all about, and by the way, this is an adult channel. We do talk about adult things. So if you're under 18, I'd prefer you leave, okay? So they only want people around them that are going to test them, but not in the way that you test them or God tests them. The way you test them is, hey, personal growth is awesome. I hear you. I understand that, you know, a lot of things left you broken when you were a child, or a lot of things left you broken from another relationship where you gave your love, you gave your heart, and it didn't work out. I hear all of that. But let's work together to heal this and heal each other, heal ourselves so we can be better for one another. No, I don't hear any of that. I hear this person goes to other people that are like-minded. Oh yeah, that's what you're supposed to do to the Libra. Kick them while they're down. Yeah, kick them while they're down. Use them, abuse them. The more you tell the Libra, you know, sweet little lies. Oh yeah, I want to be with you. Or, oh yeah, I love you. Or, oh yeah, we can go, this can go somewhere. It's going somewhere. It's, you know, it doesn't have to be this way or that way. It can be better. Just keep telling the lies, because that's the way you, excuse my French, keep the bitchs in line, or keep the men in line if you're a female gold digger and all you want is what they can offer you out of their pocket and not necessarily out of their chest, which is their heart. So this person hangs around or speaks to people that are going to be giving him or her the amount of gratification, self-gratification, and the amount of, yes, buddy, you're doing it right. Yeah, don't treat them with love. Keep them on that line. Treat them like they're the fish on a fishing pole at the end, and let them all bite, and let's see who actually gets you. No, that's not the way it works, guys. We know that. So they're getting the Queen of Swords. Now, that could be somebody they're involved with, or that could be you, Libra, that they're talking about. Yeah, they're talking about you, feeling like you are treating them like the Queen of Swords reversed, that you're angry and that you're wanting them to maybe apologize. Well, I don't see why not, but the truth is, why would we want, as Libras, why would we want an apology from someone that really doesn't feel it? If you really, really feel it, you wouldn't feel tested. Why do you feel tested that you have to come apologize? That should come from your heart. And your heart should, if it's broken because you feel like Libra is closing themselves off to you, well, that's because you haven't treated them well. They don't know what to expect from you. You tell them one thing and you do the other. So it's like you're lying. You're constantly lying and expecting the Libra just to understand or be able to read between the lines of when you mean it and when you don't. It doesn't go that way. You have the world. You have the world coming out. Let's see what is coming with the King of Pentacles. Not the King of Pentacles. That's not so much the King of Pentacles anymore. They feel like if they have less than what they originally had when they met you, that you're going to somehow judge them. God, the way they think is so off. It's weird. It's very weird. There are very far few and in between people. So don't get me wrong, my Libras, don't get me wrong. There are far few and in between people that will want to be with others just for whatever it is they have. Hi there, especially in their bank accounts, right? What they can offer them, what they can buy them. So I'm not going to say that that's not true. They're wanting you to see them as the Six of Wands, Libra, but they don't want you to look at them as the Five of Coins in the need and necessity. They don't want you to ever see them like that. Finally, a cup. Finally, a cup that's being offered. Should I offer this cup to Libra? Well, it's only a night, guys. What if I told you guys, whether you're waiting on a girl or a guy, where can you find love that's true? And it's only coming in from a night. Now, if it was something that was just being born, you just met a person a day ago, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, okay, all right, I'm game, I'm here and I'm listening, Spirit. But if you're with this person for months and years, and they're only coming out with the Knight of Cups towards you in love, nah, you keep your measly cup. Keep your measly cup. So they don't know what to do here with the Hermit. They're like, yeah, you know, I don't have anything to offer. I can offer them a tiny little cup of love. You think Libra's going to accept that? I don't think so, because the Libra's coming out as the Hermit there. So while they're listening to their people telling them come and offer her something or him something small, to where they at least know that you're, you know, wanting to build something with them, even though you don't mean it, but open it anyway, open with that conversation. No, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to have to feel guarded towards people that want to date us or be with us. That's ridiculousness. And you know that, right? You know that. No, I'm not a sorceress. Is that answer to your question? So nonetheless, that's what they want to know. They want to know if they come and offer you something, will that pacify you to let them in? No, that's not going to pacify anybody, and it may ensue in an argument here with the Chariot. And it's not because you want to be argumentative, Libra. It's because why would you want someone coming to bait you again? It's the little boy that cried wolf once too many times. You're coming back wanting to come quickly to the Libra. Why? What for? What for? Remember, this card of Five of Swords is one person wins and everybody else is defeated. So, if I come in quickly and I offer a cup, the Libra's going to be so excited and so happy that I'm coming back with a cup. No, dude. Come back with the truth. How about that? We can build. We can build on this. I promise. Really? Really? No, that's someone that doesn't know what to offer you. Now, I can understand someone going to the store, never buying you anything, ever, 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 especially Christmas is coming along and we just passed our birthday, right, for Libra season, and saying, wow, I don't know what to buy my Libra. What would my Libra like? That's different, right? They're actually not sure what to buy you gift-wise because they don't know you that well yet or don't know your tastes. That's a totally different ballgame. But should I offer my Libra, a little cup of love? Should I offer, more time? Look, if you really don't mean business, don't come in and do any of this. Don't come in doing any of this because the Libra is doing fine. So this is all in their head, Libra. They're not acting on it yet. But meanwhile, let me work on something that's, going to help me security-wise. And we all know what this one person, Two of Swords, always thinks is their security seems to be in their finances. So I say they should marry their banker. They should marry, I don't know, maybe a brick of gold or something. I think that would make them a lot more happy. And I know the Libra would be more happy because why would the Libra want to go through that all over again of not knowing whether this person is coming in to offer something real and then they let them in again only to be let down and deflated, right? All the air is let out. So here you have a King of Cups and you have the Death card. Let's see if that one is somebody new. I'm hoping. Nope, still the same person. Oh, it's too hard. I know what they want. They want me to be the King of Cups. They want me to change. That's so hard. It's the Ten of Wands. Why can't I just go in and out with my wand? Why can't I just use my magic wand? And you know what the wand is for those that are adults. Why can't I just use my wand and make everything all right? Because it's not all right. Libra is not asking you for sex. If it was all about the sex, Libra could sleep with anybody. Libras are not ugly people. Libra can get anybody to just sleep with them if that's what they're looking for. So I really believe that at this time, it's not a good sign that they're wanting to come in this way. And they're only listening to people that know how to keep their HOESs in line. Because that's what I'm hearing. They hang around with people that give them advice on how to keep their HOESs in line. Who wants to do that? Who wants to fall in love again with somebody like that or to be one of many conquests for this person? You know, this person reminds me a lot because Spirit has been talking through the whole week to me, and I didn't want to present this particular reading because I felt like not everybody is going through something like that, right? So you're a Taurus, right? Nice. So the problem here is this person believes that everybody has a lover or everybody has secret rendezvous, and everybody has hidden motives, and everybody should learn how to keep their HOEs in line. And I'm so sorry, but you're so cute. But for real, how can you take someone serious who takes advice from other people that are doing the exact thing that they want to do to you yet again, Libra? So justice is here, and they know that they've been hit hard with justice. Things are not going well in their life. Things are not going well in their life. And right now, they're literally trying to surpass all of these issues. But the problem is this: they're not changing. So if you're not changing, then how do you want to come back to the Libra when the Libra already has your number? The Libra already knows what you're going to do before you open your big fat mouth and decide to come and bring in your wand or your peach and do whatever it is you think you want to do. Libra's moving on. Libra's thinking of their security, but in a positive way with this Four of Wands. Libra wants to be happy and to have the ultimate happiness. And that's not you, cross watcher, because you can't even decide what pair of underwear you want to wear, much less how to treat the Libra correctly. So yeah, that is not cool. And kudos, please give your warm welcome to our celebrity, our mentor here, she is our moderator, Michelle. So here you have the Three of Cups coming in quickly with the Eight of Wands. You're moving on. I'm going to move this up because this is not even part of us. You're moving on very swiftly. Very swiftly. So whatever it is you're trying to bring into fruition, you're setting out the motion. You're promoting it with action. You're putting in all of the right energy, Libra, to bring in beautiful things into your life. And they're coming really quickly. Soon you will have the Ten of Cups, but that's all you. Some of you are not even coupled up. You're maybe toying with it, the idea of bringing somebody closer into your life with you, but you're not coupled up necessarily. And what I'm seeing is all of this that's beautiful and a blessing and blissfulness, it's all you. You're the reason that all of this is coming. It's not because anybody is in your life and making you happy and giving you overtures of love. No, you don't even need that. Sure, some of us want it, but you don't need it, okay? You don't need it. But because you're a good person, Libra, you think with the heart of the Queen of Cups. You're someone people can rely on. You're someone that people can rely on for a smile, a nice warm gesture, and true love or friendship when also reciprocated. They're just telling you, just hang tight, Libra, hang tight, be patient. All the things you want, you are going to have. And some of them you may not even want. That's how many beautiful blessings are coming your way, Libra. Some of the things you may reject. You don't have to accept everything that comes your way, right? You just don't. The truth is, you're in a season where you can pick and choose what you want. And I know that what you don't want is somebody that's coming in as a liar. Why would you want that? Something quick is going to come in. Information-wise, messages from a Queen of Wands. Let's take a look here. Someone who wants to collaborate with you. What do they want to collaborate in? Be very careful with this Queen of Wands, because I do feel like this person is connected. This person is connected, guys, to that cross watcher. They may have either a significant other, if you can call them that. I call it a karmic. Little Miss Helga or Ramon on the side that they may or may not live with, that they may be connected with, that wants to have a word with you. Because they want you to know that they're fighting. I can't talk today. We are in Mercury retrograde, right? Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But they want to talk to you and they want to tell you you're messing with their groove, man. You're messing with their marriage or with their cup of love, as they call it. And you're being the devil because you are, in lust for their person, and they don't want to give their person up. So they're willing to fight. But they're also letting you know that they want to talk to you because there's a lot of problems at home, and you're the problem. You're the reason for their problems. Like I said, some of you Libras know that you've been put in a third party, and some of you have stayed away from those third party situations, or once you knew, you just walked away from it because you understood that there could be no way of that forming a circle ever, because a triangle is a triangle is a triangle, and it will never be a circle, and a circle is forever, right? Eternity. Meanwhile, I do feel like this person wants you to know that you're the problem too. You are the center of all their problems. And because of you, they're always bickering and fighting, and they're always threatening to be broken up. They want to tell you truths that they feel that you don't know. So now I'm going to talk to Helga and Ramon as our karmics that are connected to the cross watcher. Oh, I think we know a whole lot more than you think we do. We know they're cheaters. We know that they cheat on you. We know that they want to be with us, but they don't want to let go of you because you somehow hold the money strings, the purse strings, and that's why they stay. We know that they can't even stand you. They're always fighting with you. They're always bickering with you, and if they could walk away with all the money, they'd walk away today, and they would have walked away a long time ago. But then something keeps them to you, locked in with you, because they made vows of some sort to you and in front of their family. So they don't want to be seen as a cad, as somebody that doesn't know how to keep promises. But yet they really, in their heart of hearts, can't even stand you. They can't even to hear your voice. It just makes them feel cold, bitter, and feeling tied down to somebody they don't want to be with. And sex is probably passe at best, but when they're really, really feeling the urge, you will do in a pinch, as they say. But the person they really want is Libra. But they want Libra to be just like you. They want Libra to be pacified with knowing that you're around here and there, and that they're going to go and do whatever it is they want to do, and Libra is not going to have a say in it. But they forgot Libra is not someone they can control. Libra is smart enough to watch tarot channels, and the ones that they can trust, they know when they're listening to them, they know that they are not in a win-win situation with you, cross-watcher, because if you were going to be truthful and honest to anybody, it would have been to the Libra. Because the Libra never wanted anything except you to be truthful and honest, and you couldn't even be that, so they walked away. They never expected you to be perfection walking, because they knew nobody's perfect except God. But you couldn't be honest to save your life. And that's why Libra walked away. Not because of all your little escapades on the side that Libra more than knows about. You don't even have to open your mouth to say yay or nay. Libra already knows what you're doing and what you're like and what your life is about. All you want to do is Fantasyland. Get on that train, everybody. Let's go to Fantasyland, because we've got to have enough sex to last us, 1,000 lifetimes. That's why I said I didn't want to give this reading, but Spirit kept taunting me and telling me, prodding me, you need to do this. So who do they remind me of? Libra. The person on your mind, for those that are in little to no contact, reminds me of that, I don't even want to call her a lady, that female that wanted to be in Guinness, and I think she probably already is, for having slept with 1,000 men at a time, one after the other. People don't understand, guys. People don't seem to understand that what happens is every time you give yourself to someone that sleeps around, you're giving yourself to those energies too. Every time that you sleep with someone who doesn't care where they stick their wand or their peach, you're sleeping with those people by way of energy. And Lord only knows that they could give you something that lasts a lifetime, and I'm talking about an STD. So is that what we really, really want to know? We want to know that you're coming back, but you want to literally be told by someone who's just like you what you got to do with the Libra. Put that HOE and put them in their place. Make sure you let them know that they're just one of many in your harem. They're just a feather in your cap. So to me, again, this person that's on your mind, for those that connect with this reading, that person, for them to change, Libra, it would take a lot. It would be an act of God. It would be an act of God. Because this is something that's dead, and they cannot accept that they lost you because they're not done with you. The star energy. The Fool. Where you're going, they cannot go. Where you're going, they cannot go. In the state they're in, and with the thought patterns that they have, those thoughts that go into, what do you recommend? What should I do? Oh, rein them in. Tell them what they want to hear, what they need to hear, but rein them back in, bring them back in. You can do it. You can do it. No, no, no. What your thoughts are, you see that Seven of Cups? Your thoughts are on your future, on your future. Your thoughts are on, how can I use my power, meaning your personal energetic field, your own power, to get where you want to be in life. And this is not a bad thing, because you're not like this person. Where is she? That Queen of, I was going to say the creep. The Queen of Wands creep that wants to rule people with magic. See, the other thing that's so funny about this person is they're being ruled by magic, but they always throw the finger back at you like you're the one doing the magic, and that's why they want to be with you. That's why they're always thinking of you. No, you dumb, you know what? No. The person that's doing magic on you is the person that's a devout Christian, so they say. The person that sends money back to their mother or father or someone else far, far away from you, so that you don't have to get wind of what they're doing with your own money. That's what they're actually doing. Help is on its way for you. All your dreams have a way to be built, Libra. Two of Wands. If somebody gives you a way of doing something that's not going to sit well with you, you're not going to accept it. You're not going to accept it. Remember what I said. You're going to have, from now to December, so many opportunities come your way that you're going to be able to pick and choose. What do I want and what do I not want anymore? What is it that I can have that isn't going to cost me my spirit, my soul, or a pound of flesh, as they say? Things are coming along with you, whether it is in love or whether it's in partnership of finances. Rest is on its way for you, but you build it all. Look at that. In the Emperor status, by yourself. By yourself. Nobody helped. By yourself. Because you worked hard for it. You've worked hard for it. And you can be happy and you can feel joy, because this is not something that's going to crumble. Somebody didn't give it to you. You earned it. Keeping everything in secret, in check. Yes, you should. So you should. About your new beginnings, especially. Don't tell other people until, how do you say, like until that cake is baked and it didn't lose its form in the oven. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody, okay? Thank you so much. Like I need mercy from you. No, I don't. But I will tell you this. This Page of Cups is self-love. Do you see this? That's what you're trying to gain. But you're trying to gain it in the right way, Libra. Whether it's finances that are growing, whether it's your career that is growing, whether it's your home life that's more serene and peaceful, whatever it is you're working on, Libra, it's so that you can have peace and serenity. You don't have to keep up with others. And if something's too hard, then make your own way, carve your own way in another direction. Don't stay where you're not wanted or where it's too hard. Don't, because you're going against the current. You're going against the energy that God wants you to be in. This is a season of peace and tranquility. This is a peaceful time, okay? So let me tell you something. If God gave me this gift, you nor anybody else is going to stop me from being able to see. And this is for the cross watchers too, namely one. Let me tell you something. If I didn't have this channel, I can still see. If I had a glass of water, I could see. If I had a crystal in my hand, I could see. If I had glass, I could see. If I had cards, I can see. If I am just me, I can see. If I can see through dreams, I can see by knowing. I can read by energy. I don't need to do the tarot any more than I need to know that people like you come to try to cleanse your spirit, but you're on the wrong channel. This is not for you. So if you're here trying to bolster people to feel some kind of way about being here, you're on the wrong channel, buddy or missy. You're on the wrong channel. Because if that is a sensitive thing to you that you shouldn't be a part of, then spreading hate is also something you should not be a part of. So with that, I ignore you. Let's go on to our next. We're going to go into past lives. Let's take a look here. So this one is called our Past Life Oracle card by Doreen Virtue, okay? Let's see what they have to tell us. Cards for Libra, please. Cards for Libra. Towards the end of this reading, we are going to work on the things. Honey, you want me to depart from you? Here we go, my love. Here we go. We're going to depart from you because we don't want you either. We don't want you either. Yep. We don't want you either. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you exactly what you want. Okay? Bye. Felicia, Felipe. All right. What can you tell the Libra? What can you tell the Libra, please, and thank you. All right. Interesting. For those that, and this is going to be a delicate topic, so take it with a grain of salt. For some of you in a past life, you were female and now you're male. For some of you in a past life, you were male and now you're female. This is a good reason, by the way, spiritually, and here for people that are in the metaphysics like I am, into the metaphysics like I am. We believe that this is why you feel uncomfortable in your body, because you feel foreign when you were something else at another time. Okay? Just take that with a grain of salt. Some of you were writers or even scribes that were like the monks, like the Gregorian monks that you hear in the background, that were people that were learned via going into some kind of abbey or someplace that you were gifted with the gift of writing. For some of you, you were a writer in a past life and you wrote novels or great works of art. And art is word or pictures, drawings, paintings, lyrics, poems, anything that you would feel a connection to. This card made me want to feel it. It says Father. It says Father. For some of you in this lifetime, your father is, I'm hearing a thorn in your side. For some of you, your father is not the best friend that you imagined, is not a great leader that you imagined to learn things from, is not warm, is not welcoming, is not the strong masculine leader of the family that you would have liked to have learned from. And my hand is so hot. Because I feel like your father, you would have wanted your father to be something and someone that you would have learned so many beautiful things from, especially when it came to your mother. You wanted this father figure to show you that they loved your mother and honored your mother, and they did not. They did not. So in essence, for my males that are watching, whether you're a cross watcher or otherwise, you would have hoped that your father would have been the great father figure that you could have boasted about to others. Instead, they were an embarrassment, or they were very, very far away from you in heart and in mind, and didn't treat you like the child they wish they had had. More so, they treated you like a son that they constantly had to scold and chastise. There was no warmth from this father at all. Ooh, that was horrible. I'm sorry, but hopefully none of you resonated with that one. Finances. Maybe in a past life, this cross watcher that we've been talking about was poor. And perhaps that's why in this lifetime, they're so like dead on, like target. Their mind is like on the target all the time with finances, because they're so afraid of being poor again. Galactic. Otherworldly. Some of you are otherworldly. Some of you may think you're aliens. Some of you may feel that this world is not all there is to know. And you're right. God created the universe. Why would you feel, and this is a question for everybody out there that has a closed mind, why would you believe that God would make the big, vast universe, and that there would be nothing but us in here and nobody else? No one else exists. I don't believe that way, because I know full well there has to be more people or beings in another galaxy or in another Earth type energy. There has to be. We can't be the only ones. And this is not, I mean, some of you, I'm not telling you to believe in this. I'm just stating, even the Bible talks about reincarnation. So how can we feel like we've never reincarnated, like we've only had this one life? I remember quite a few lifetimes. And I remember being in those lifetimes with my twin flame. And the funny part was, pretty much he was the same way in those lifetimes. So what I'm saying is, God grants us the ability to reincarnate, to start again, to fix the flaws in this lifetime, or to command, right? Be in command over our lower force energies. And you either do that or you don't. But then you come back again. I don't want to come back. I would prefer this be my last incarnation. It's hard being a human, guys. I'm not here to tell you it's not. And though the love that you can give to one another is, I want to say, taking a page out of that one card, right? Taking a look at that one card and saying it can be out of this world with the right person. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell us. Let's see. Oh, wow. They gave us 3. The vast universe, guys. I can't make it up if I tried. The vast universe. So God indeed is verifying to us through the cards that it is a vast universe, and there's so many things that we've yet to experience as human beings. So much so that, you know, we have extreme sports, right? So people want to feel alive to the point to where they go into extreme sports. And I don't know about you, but one thing I've wanted to do is skydiving, just to feel what it feels like to be falling through the air, right? Through the clouds, especially. And then there's some people that bungee jump and other things like that, skiing off of mountain cliffs and things of that nature. Playing it safe. Playing it safe. And there's decrease. So I feel like all these cards are talking about the cross watcher there is a vast universe. We're not the only ones. There's so much to learn and so much to do while on this earth. Unfortunately, our days are numbered. We don't live into the 500s and 1,000 like the days of Moses, but don't play it safe. Cross watcher, love while you can. If you do love the Libra, tell the Libra and trust the Libra. Why are you feeling this intense energy towards one another, this intense pulling if you're not twin flames and you're not meant to be? And this Libra has never come towards you and said, I judge you because of all that you are and all you've done. No, the Libra has given you love. And the Libra is not going to love you any worse or better if you have a decrease in finances. That's you. That's you thinking dark thoughts. I can't make this up if I tried, guys. I cannot. Because Spirit has a lot to say. Look at this. Travel your heart and may your feet wind you to a place of love. Travel. Travel with your heart. Travel with your mind. Travel with your feet physically, emotionally. True love is worth fighting for and worth having. But if you're always in these dark thoughts, people aren't going to like me because I don't have enough money, or I don't have the money I used to have. I'm going to play it safe. I can't fall in love. I cannot. There are miraculous things that abound around us. Miraculous things. But even God, in his infinite wisdom, states that love is the biggest and most beautiful gift of all. So why not fall in love when you can, instead of hiding yourself away from people because you're afraid that they're going to break you, that they're going to hurt you, that they're going to take your heart and stomp all. So what? Let me get this straight. You don't mind doing that to Libra? Trying to keep them on a leash, or trying to keep them like the carrot in front of the horse, or the apple that makes the horse move along, thinking they can catch it and eat it? But you do fear falling in love, but you don't fear God's wrath on you for treating Libra some kind of way. That's really pathetic. Sorry to say it like that, but that's pathetic. Let's see what our Tarot of the Crows, or Ravens as I call it. Let's see what they have to tell us. Libra, please. Anything else for Libra, please? And thank you. I am so happy you're here with me on this Sunday. And I pray that you have a beautiful week to come. Let's see, for our Libras. What can you tell the Libra? What's coming? Where does the luck lie right now at this time frame in their life? You got the Eight of Wands again. Something's coming to you super fast. For that to come out twice, that's a confirmation. The Fool card came out again. I'm telling you, you are about to embark on something brand spanking new in your life. You might even find feathers on your trail, on your passage, if you're a walker, if you walk distance from your car to your workplace, or even in a parking lot for food, or, groceries or anything like that. I do want to tell you, you have to vary your diet. For some of you out there, your diet has to be varied. You have to have more fresh foods that are still alive, not in cans, things that are frozen, the dry frozen types in your grocery store that are in the frozen aisle, the vegetables, etc. Try more fish, more fruits, more veggies mixed into your diet, okay? Because it feels like you need to fix your diets for some of you, okay? Stars are coming out on this cup as well. It is for the Queen of Cups energy, but the stars are reminding me that you're very lucky. You draw beautiful things. Now, let me rephrase that, guys. As Libras, being the air sign that you are, you draw both good and bad to you because air blows and brings things to you and away from you. I would ask you that you would pray the bad things would be going away from you and not coming towards you. But I would also look onto the things that come towards you that are in good energy and good vibration, because when those lucky things come towards you, those beautiful blessings come towards you, you have to incorporate on that, okay? Money is going to be very good for you this season. Wow. Ace of coins, Ace of pentacles, and Three of coins. So need and necessity are kind of like, they're at bay right now from you. They're not here for you anymore. Whatever it was that you needed to fix financially, it's done. But you do have to create that balance. See, you got the King of coins in your favor. You do have to create a balance. Knight of Cups, offerings. Once you create a balance for your finances, meaning make yourself your budget, make sure you're paying your bills, etc., and whatever savings or investment you have, use it wisely, right? I'm always telling you guys to use the every dollar counts from Dave Ramsey, because it worked for me. And you have the Three of Wands. So I'm telling you that there's a lot of movement in your life right now, Libra. There's a lot of beautiful things that are coming towards you, but you've got to be wise in how you use your money, and don't put yourself into that type of situation any longer, because you will regret it. Now that you have the stability that you have wanted to bring about in your life again, treasure it and take care of it. Guard it with all your heart, because that way you won't go back into that mess financially again, okay? We're going to be doing our today's prayer. So it says, submit to God and be at peace with Him. You know, sometimes we are angry with God because we feel like He doesn't answer us and doesn't give us things that we want. But sometimes when He doesn't give us things that we want, it may not be the best for us, okay? It says, in this way, prosperity will come to you. Always being in the gratefulness. Always, no matter what, because someone can always be worse off. Job 22:21. Okay? So that's the chapter and the verse. We're going to go into our Archangel, okay? Archangel Michael cards. And after that, we're going to be doing the meditation. The meditation, wow, that one just flipped out. The meditation is going to be on whatever it is that you're trying to build. Whatever it is that you're trying to grow, okay? But let's focus on Archangel, and we're going to take that card because that flew out like kamikaze. It wanted to be seen and heard. So let's take a look. So the first card is Romance Angels. For those of you looking for romance or wanting to hear about it, romance angels are helping you. It says, my prayer. Dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make healthful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us recognize each other and have the courage to say hello to one another so that we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship. I couldn't make it up, guys, if I tried. We have had such really on the money cards today. Eternal love. If God doesn't want to talk to you about love, I don't know what He wants to talk to you about today. From Archangel Michael, eternal love. My prayer, help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. Cross Watcher, this one's for you. This one's for you. I'm telling you, when God really wants to give you something, He will find a way. When God wants you to hear from Him, He will use the archangels to send messages. He will use people like me or perfect strangers, even in a grocery store line somewhere, to tell you what it is that He wants you to know. With that, I hope that you guys have the love that you want. But if it's with someone that doesn't have an open heart and only sees or views you as a sex object, that's not the love that God wants or has for you. Let's go into our meditation. So now is the time where I give you a few seconds to consider what it is that you want to grow in your life. It could be a business, it could be a car, it could be a house that you want to own, that you want to purchase. It could be a degree, it could be good health, it could be a soulmate, it could be friendships that you want to cultivate, whatever it is you're trying to grow in your life. The only thing I ask and that God asks from you is that it has to benefit you and one other person. And so I'll give you a few seconds so you can think of what you're trying to build right now. Okay, guys. So now we're going to use our screens. They look like TV monitors or computer monitors, okay? You're going to have 3. So let's start with the one on our left. And I ask you to close your eyes. If you don't want to close your eyes, that's fine with me. But you have a better ability to visualize. And I do ask you that if somebody's in the room with you, that they're either doing the exercise with you or being very quiet so that you can fully form your vision, okay? So at this time, I ask you to put whatever it is you're working on your left screen. Start building it. Start making it look like, giving God all the details of what it's supposed to look and taste like and feel towards you. And yes, you can taste energy as well. Alrighty, I need you to move that to further be able to build on it to the middle screen, please. Right in front of you with your eyes closed still. Okay, guys. Now that you're happy with the majority of what's been built and you see your finished product, you see what it looks like, what it's supposed to feel like to you, how do you feel? Are you smiling? Do you feel good? Do you feel satisfied in your work? When you're ready, move it to your last screen on your right and you're done. Give you all a few seconds for those that need to catch up. But this is us coming together, lending each other energy to build what we want to see in our life. Something that's going to be good, something that's going to be personally life altering. It's going to change your life in a positive way. For me, as people are finishing up, sharing again, that I am sharing with the St. Jude organization, the hospital that is for children who have cancers that are born that way so they can have their surgeries, their chemo, etc. And also offering some of my monies to Mi Casa. It's Mi Casa, and that's an organization that deals with children and the abuse they go through at home, and putting forth advocates for them and case managers to go to their home to make sure that they are good and that they get their meals and that they are not being abused. And advocates go to court for them and with them when they are being abused. And these are the 2 organizations that I've chosen, that what comes to this channel, some of it is also shared with those 2 organizations. I thank you so much for sharing this time with me. It really is important for me to connect with you all and give you some gas, some words from God and from tarot to help you along your week. And just know that whatever it is that you're building right now, it's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. And you're the one that put all the energy. Besides God, it's all you, baby. You're the one that can pat yourself on the back and give yourself your kudos. If nobody else taps you on the back and tells you good job, well, here it is from God. Good job. You didn't give up. You kept going. And that's what matters. And that's why the change is coming. In reference to love, I do want to say that I want to be totally honest. This person is your twin flame. This person, although very, very misguided by the people that they seek out for advice, very misguided. They cannot make their own decision up about you, which it troubles me and it saddens me, because they should go with their gut, their heartfelt feeling, and how they feel about you. It is an eternal love. You've known each other before, guys. You've known each other before. So it should feel very big and intense to both of you. But at the same time, sometimes your twin flame is not ready in this lifetime to give in to the love and to be what you need them to be like, meaning sound and healthy, both in mind and heart. If they've been broken in this lifetime and can't surpass that, that's nothing you can work with. There's nothing you can do if you've already tried healing them with your own heart and by your own love that you demonstrated towards them, and they still can't heal. There's nothing left for you to do except leave it to God. And if God wants to shake up their world to where they finally realize the difference between profane love and true, just beautiful, innocent love that is, I don't know. Can you ever say what really big, beautiful, out of this world is? Because there's no words. It has to be felt. It has to be felt by both people, and it has to be shared. Words, it's like there are no words to compare or to express what a true, innocent, raw love is. But this person may not be ready in this lifetime. So don't hurt yourself anymore. Love them from wherever you are, from afar, so that you don't get hurt anymore than you have already been. This has been your reading. I pray beautiful energies for you for this week, going into the holidays now. Thanksgiving is around the corner, and we have much to be grateful for, especially because winter is coming, guys. And here in New Hampshire, let me tell you, people walk around with their blankets and everything they own in a shopping cart. And if you aren't in that area, or let's say you're just one step ahead of that and you're in a car, it's still a much better situation than the people that live on the street in cardboard boxes. I'm not saying it's happy. I'm just saying let's be grateful, because in the gratefulness, more and more beautiful things and blessings come to us. Much love and light to you guys. I'll see each other again. We'll see each other again. And until then, be good to yourself. Be good to one another, your dogs, your cats, your human babies, your human family, your friends, or your spiritual world friends. If you find yourself without in this world, you're never alone. Love you. Thanks again. Please hit the thumbs up. Do subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family until we come together again, and until we together come to pass all the beautiful things that you're hoping for yourself and for others. Bye, guys. Much love.